miss you, and they have the school frickin' freezing here. I think it's maybe because they don't care enough about just the teachers to turn up the heat, or maybe it's because all your warm bodies aren't here. I'm not really sure, but in any case, I'm here, lonely, missing you guys. Hopefully we get to see you in January. Anyway, put everything together for the week now. It's out there ready for you to start. Let me take you through it. So I just opened up Google Classroom here because everything's accessible through Google Classroom. So I'll click on Science 8D. It's going to look the same for Science 8A if you are in Science 8A. So I'm going to open that up there. Go to classwork, and it's going to be organized every week where it says the unit, the topic, and what week we are starting into. So here it is, November 30th. It's the week starting November 30th. If I click there, it's acting slow here. All right, there we go. If I click there, you're going to see a few different things that are posted. You're not going to see this one yet. It's the topic test scheduled for December 3rd at 8 a.m. That's Thursday. So your topic test will always be on Thursday. You're going to have the entire day starting at 8 a.m. until midnight. Hopefully you're not up till midnight doing that, although last year it was funny how many people would submit those right around midnight. Anyway, probably better to do it when your mind's a little fresher. That would be my recommendation. So that'll be open for you up from 8 until midnight. Now the idea is not to show up to that quiz and be like, I'll just wing it. I want you to be well prepared for it. So there's a few things that I've put together to make sure that that happens. This is your big assignment. It's called Fill In Notes, and it's going to be kind of a weekly assignment that happens every week, just to make sure that you're reading the textbook passages that I feel you need to read to make sure that you understand and have a good grasp and understanding of the topic. And it looks similar to this. It's going to be in a Google Doc. There's going to be a lot of blank spaces, and it is essentially exactly what your textbook is, word for word, with blank spaces to ensure that you're going through those passages. So how long could you live without water? And so on and so forth. And so you just fill in, you go in, it says a page number, the heading for that particular section in your textbook, and then you just fill in the blanks. And if you're like, well, that's going to take me forever, I have devised a way for you to go a little bit quicker in that as well. So if I go back to my Google Classroom here, just going to back up here. If I go back into the Google Classroom, you're going to see there's a video that I've attached as well. Plus, if you ever miss my voice, this is a great way to just hear my voice again, right? So that video will open up. It's just a screen recording of me reading the passages from the textbook. The textbook is displayed in the background as well. So you can follow along and listen and watch at the same time while you do your fill-in notes. Now at the bottom of the fill-in notes, you're going to see a select number of questions. These questions are fairly targeted towards success on your quiz on Thursday. So if you know the answers to these questions, you understand all of this stuff, you will do very well on the quiz. You will not spend a long time looking around for answers because you already know the answers. So these questions are important. One more thing to cover. In here on Wednesday, there's a Google Meet session at 1 p.m. and we'll try to make it the same time every single week so that you kind of have a pattern that you're to follow. That Google Meet session will go through some of the visuals that you can't see in the fill-in notes, talk about some of the information in that particular topic. You'll have a chance to answer or to ask those questions, but we will also go over the questions at the end here. So if you were like answering these questions and you needed help with some of them, honestly, they're all answered in the fill-in notes, but if you needed to talk about them or wanted a little bit more of a thorough understanding, that's your opportunity to do that. So the Google Meet sessions, I get it. Sometimes you might have conflicting things happening. Maybe you don't have a computer available to you because you're sharing it with siblings. I will record those Google Meet sessions and post them in this area of Google Classroom as well. The Google Meet sessions, just so you know, there will be information provided prior to the Meet session for you to be able to join that. I will post in the Google Stream here where I can leave messages. I'll post the link for you to join that Google Meet session. So I'll just go in here and say, all right, the join code is, and then I'll paste it there for the Google Meet. So hopefully that makes sense. As far as when things are due, I'm going to discard that. As far as when things are due, if we go back into this folder here where it says week starting November 30th, topic 4, it's all posted there. The fill-in notes are due on Wednesday night. So after the Google Meet session, you have some more hours to finish that up until midnight, so 11:59 p.m. And then the following day is when you would have your quiz. So you basically have between Monday and Wednesday night to do your fill-in notes, answer those questions, join me for the meet, and then the following, on the Thursday, you have the quiz, and it'll just be a weekly quiz, usually around 15 questions. This week it's 18 because it seemed like there was a particularly large amount of stuff to cover compared to most topics. Yeah, I think that's it. So Friday, you don't have to worry about science on Friday because you can squeeze it all in the first 4 days of the week, and you can have your Fridays off. So 4-day work week for you. Meanwhile, I'll be madly preparing stuff for the following week, and I'll be available for any questions. Just contact me through Google Classroom if you needed to meet with me, or even if you couldn't come in, that's totally fine. We could meet over Google Hangouts or Google Meet or whatever else individually. But I'm here all day, every day until the end of the day. So just let me know. Anyway, good luck. We'll be in touch. Bye.